let's see. Now we have sound, and now we have bass. So I kept talking, and I didn't show up, and I didn't sound. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are well. We are here with Argentinos Juniors, where we will try to recreate the career of Diego Armanfo Maradona. And we're going to use a spreadsheet to help us out. Here we have the names, the ages, the nationalities. We're going to change Gabriel Roja's nationality to Argentinian. And we're going to add some heights tonight. Let's see, Fernando Alvarez, he is 176 centimeters, which is on the taller side, but it'll do. Gabriel Roja, how tall is he? 179 centimeters. That is worrying. I don't like when that's too tall, actually. Oh, give me a second to see if I can change that. What's that do? I'm going to change the spreadsheet configuration. Trying to sort this one out. Give me just a couple of more seconds to see. Because we're going to add stuff here then. Let's make that one smaller. Is that small enough? Okay, that wasn't good. Let's retry that one. Do this instead. Isn't this fun, trying to see me fix the spreadsheet? There we go. And what if we do like that, maybe? Move it down. So there we go, a couple of names at least showing up. And we're going to add stuff to that one. So then we can keep it there. Can I even move it over here? Yes, I can. Okay, good. So let's look at Gabriel Roja and his training. Let's see here then. We're going to add focus. And Gabriel Roja is currently working on, let's see here, roll. Require vista. Add focus. Full control. Let's make that one smaller. Bold. Let's make that one smaller as well. So this is just me tinkering with the spreadsheet. That's usually something people enjoy. And let's see, we are training him tries tricks. Let's add that one as well. Tries tricks. Good evening, Jambo. I hope you are well. As you see, I am tinkering with the spreadsheet, where I'm trying to sort of do a developmental one. How are you, Jambo? Have you had a good week? Are you seeing the end of the week? Is it drawing near for you? but let's change that to create, and let's do price tricks. Let's do it like this. Okay, and that's all for Gabriel Roja. Okay. I think it's the same for Fernando Alvarez. Trequartista, ball control. If a busy day tomorrow, more patients through the door like normal these days. Yeah, I work from home today, and tomorrow I work a 26-hour shift, so I've already got a bit of a sort of pre-long shift anxiety. But except for that, everything is good. And there we go. Let's look at the others on this list. Matthias Godoy. Thank you very much for the sub, Don Pap. 4 months, 4-month streak, absolutely brilliant. Hey Don Pap, hello my friend. How do I manage that kind of shift? Assuming it breaks. Yeah, I'm on call. I'm on call at the hospital, so I work as much as I need to work. If you get what I mean. If there's a shitload of stuff to do, then I will work constantly. But if there is less than a shitload to do, then I don't work that much. Let's see, is he in the research? No, Matthias Godoy, he's in the first team. He is in the first team, god damn it. Let's add. Let's see. Let's see. The beautiful Diego rating. Yeah, exactly. Trying to work with a spreadsheet. Make that work. See if we can do that. Why did this happen? Under 20s. Under 20s. Squad. Now I'm trying to build sort of a developmental spreadsheet here. I don't know if this is something anyone enjoys, but I think it will help us find the next Diego. Oh wait, did I removed the Diego rating? You do enjoy it. I'm happy you enjoy it. I absolutely love these sort of stuff, going in depth and trying to make something happen. I don't think I have clicked continue so far, but we will get there. Don't you worry. We will have a continue click or two tonight, I think. But let's see, what are we doing with Matthias Godoy? So you're not doing anything with him. Let's start doing stuff with him. Let's train him as a trequartista as well. And let's work on his ball control. And let's see if we can give him a new player trait. No, wait, it's here, isn't the technique? Try a few more tricks. No. Okay. See if we can add something else then. We have a couple of traits that we want them to train. They're great following the spreadsheet. I always apply them. Yeah, that's good. I like to make them, and then I like to follow them religiously. That's just kind of the guy I am. Let's see, what else do we want him to do? We want him to run with the ball more often. He can do that. Okay, so let's add that. Runs with ball. Ball control. And also, I guess they're all going to be trained as trequartistas, aren't they? Maybe we should change that. We're going to train all of them as trequartistas. Let's change into position. And we're training him as an STC, not an STD, an STC. Anyone have any cool weekend plans? Like I said, I'm working for 26 hours and then I'm gonna crash basically. I think. Go back to Fernando Alvarez. Created a club DNA and also want to make a spreadsheet with creativity. With creativity on the offensive parts. Yeah, that's cool. Working as full this weekend. Okay. But you made it early, so I guess you weren't working tonight, were you? So we are training Fernando Alvarez as an AMC. I don't know if any of you caught the episode that I uploaded today, but we have Scotland's opening up a bit tomorrow, so we might see some friends. Oh, that's absolutely lovely. Off today and yesterday, back tomorrow. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to enjoy my free Saturday and Sunday. Let's see, then we had Gabriel Roja. We are training him as an AMC as well. I'm going to show, if you haven't watched today's episode, then I'm going to show you the tactic that I have been working on. Let's just add the numbers for Mateo Diaz Chavez. He's slightly smaller, which I enjoy, still kind of a big guy compared to Maradona. And we are training him as an A and R, which is good. We need those as well. Training. A-R, trequartista, ball control, and runs with the ball often. Let's leave it there for now. I'm just going to save this one. There we go. Okay. So this is the. Let's see if I can show you the tactic I've been working on. So this is the tactic I've been working on. It's a bit wonky and I think it needs quite a lot of tweaking, but this is what we've been going with so far. A 4-1-1 full strikerless. We did manage to beat Defensa y Justicia 2-1 at home, so we will see how it performs going forward. Let's click the first continue of the night. You do love a good strikerless. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a good strikerless. It's a strikerless though. Looks more defensive than the first one. Yeah, I'm trying to find something that will actually work. So I am tinkering a bit with this. The idea with this is to get as many players as possible in their natural positions when we have more potential Diegos, because if we train them in other positions than they are natural in, then that eats up current ability points, which we want to use to actually spend on their attribute development, if you get what I mean. That's the idea behind that. So I think we're going to go. I have this 4-1-1-4, and then I have a 4-1-4-1 where we play an advanced forward up there as well. We will see what we can create going forward, but we're going to try to get into the first game and see what it looks like. So we're going to spend a little time doing scouting as well. But let's get through a game and then let's get into scouting to see how we can set that system up. Let me know if the music and my volume is decent, or if anything needs to be higher or lower. There, injured. We'll be back in 2 or 3 days. I like the looks of him. Sounds good. Good. Sounds good over here as well, but that isn't a guarantee that it's good. Matias Godoy been training okay. Javier Cabrera been training poorly. He is getting better. Look at that development. I think he has a piercing in his nose and he's shaved his eyebrows, so he is a bit of a rebel. The 18-year-old Matias Godoy. We do like that. Different vibe from the Russian techno that you're used to, yeah. I try to set the ambiance with the music, so then we are going with Latin guitar music. I think it's kind of chilled. I like it. It suits the vibe of the stream well. 5-1 win. Did they use the same tactic or are they using some other tactic? No, they are using a... Yes, they are using our 4-1-1-4. Okay, so this is always a good sign when the AI takes your tactic and actually wins with it. 5-1 win for the reserves. Produced loads of chances. Maybe this isn't too bad. We will see. A decent 5-1 win there. Cool. And I wanted to look kind of pretty when we play as well. That's important to me. Want the football to look nice. Good evening, Neil. Hope my week is going well. My week is going very well. I just talked about my 26-hour shift coming up tomorrow, which I already have a bit of anxiety about. We have been doing a bit of spreadsheet tinkering, and now I'm just jamming continue so we can get into the first game within the half-hour mark, and then we're going to do some scouting. So I kind of like this. I like this tempo, or we don't do stuff too quickly. The under 20s won 2-0 as well. I'm not sure if they are using our tactic. Are they? Yes, they are. Cool. Look at them. 25 shots, 11 on target. They absolutely crushed their opponent. Most difficult with Diego Armanfo will be finding a brave technical one. Yeah. Yes, indeed, and this is what I really enjoy about it. Look at the bravery. The bravery is low with everyone on this list, and that's going to be tough, sort of finding the bravery flair combination. But I love a good challenge, you know that. So it's going to be cool. Why rush when we can live in the moment? I have no rush. On call isn't enjoyable. It can be, and I do sort of enjoy the intellectual challenge, because I am the person who makes all the decisions, and I am the person who have to sort of be clinically on spot. But you always live with the potential stress and pressure of having a situation you cannot handle. And that is basically the reasoning behind my anxiety, because I never know what the on-call shift is going to be like. It's hard to develop the bravery attribute. It usually becomes a bit higher with age, and the only training regime where you can work on it is the aerial one. And in my experience, it's tough to really work on it, just like with the flare one. And that's why we are going to look for players with a high flair and bravery combination when we scout after this game. Let's do a quick pick here. This is the team they want us to go with. I would like to get Gomez. No, not Gomez. I haven't learned all the names of these players yet, so that is a bit of an issue. Where is my young striker? Matias Godoy, not Gomez. Godoy is his name. We're going to try him out on the right, and then we are going to try Cabrera there. So I think this is the team we are going with. Matias Pisano. Kinda like him. Is he going to play instead of Andrade? We're going to play Andrade as well. What's Cabrera like? So we would really need a good trequartista. That is something we would need going forward. We could try. Let's try Andrade. Like rotated H formation. Yeah, that's good. This is only called out for respiratory conditions or ICU, HDU stuff. That's not exactly your day job. No, I get it. Struggling with the change of pace, especially in the middle of the night. Yeah, I totally get you. And that's an issue for me as well. When it's a really slow night, then I struggle to sort of shift over to war mode, if you get what I mean. If that is required all of a sudden. Where is my Smurf? Wasn't Paiva? Yeah, Paiva is my really small Smurf. We're going to play him as well. How are we going to fit him into this? We're going to play Paiva. I like him. He's 155 centimeters. We need to play Gaston Paiva because they can lose him just because he is so teeny tiny. So here we go. Newell's Old Boys in the league. The 4-1-1-4. How will it survive? Here we go. Come on, show me what you can do. Sure. Gonna pour myself a bit of streamer beverage. Hola, ¿qué tal, Lampion? Everything is good here. How are you doing? We have just started the first game of the night with a new 4-1-1-4 formation. Newell's Old Boys is Messi's childhood club. You are correct, my friend. Ooh, nice save from Chavez. What now? Can we produce a bit of magic? Home stretch of today's work. I figured you'd turn the stream on in the background. Brilliant. I appreciate that. We're gonna aim for like the 2-hour mark as usual because I have a long shift coming up tomorrow, so it cannot be too late. But then I'll be back for Saturday, and then we might do a slightly longer stream. But we're gonna keep this sort of slower pace, try to find our way, be meticulous, and look at the details when it comes to play development, when it comes to scouting, when it comes to tactics, because we are really going to try to develop the next Diego. We want revenge against the knobs. We sure do. The knobheads. I think we were better than them in that first game. So let's keep a good eye on what the tactic looks like. So far we haven't been awesome, have we? Now what? Loads of men going forward, then we need to get the ball into the box. Bit of pinballing, save. Romero with the first proper chance. The issue with the strikerless tactic is that we don't really have a threat to go in behind their defensive line, but we can do that. 1-0. Interesting to see how I go with two central attacking midfielders in a strikerless. You've got one to work well this year. Cool. This is my first experience with the strikerless on FM21. But like I said, I want to get as many AMs in as possible. Left AMs, central AMs, and right AMs, because I think those are the positions we are gonna get through in our youth intakes, and the players we are gonna scout for and find as well. So that's the thinking behind this. Haven't loved this one so far, but we are 1-0 up though, which is good, I guess. But 4 shots, 3 on target against their 2 shots, 2 on target, so we have been slightly better than you. It's only for me that the video is lagging. No problem. So video is lagging. Okay, let's see if we can fix that. We go 2-0 up. Javier Cabrera. Cabrera, nice. Still lagging. Let's see if it becomes any better. I tried. Maybe we can go to. We could go to 2D. It is lagging. Let's see if it changes once we go to 2D. See if that fixes the issue or not, or if it's my line that's weak. I see the lag, Lampjo. We will see if we can sort that out. It's in the game. Is that better? Less laggy in 2D, right? So I think it's my computer that is struggling. So we could do, if you're okay with this, we could do game in 2D and highlights in 3D. No lag in 2D. So I think we'd go with that. For now, if you're fine with that, we'll still see the highlights in 3D, or the replays. I'm going to tell them I'm happy. We're in a 2-1 lead, starting the second half, and here we get to see very well how the formation looks. I'm not too used to playing with 2D. I remember I used to do it in the old games when they weren't 3D. But this could be kind of cool. I do enjoy seeing the entire pitch. It makes it easier to spot sort of tactical irregularities. Gives us a better tactical overview. Cabrera. What now? Loads of men moving forward, but we lack that. We lack the threat going in behind. And I'm not sure how to fix that. We have the shadow striker, which I think is the most forward-going role. And maybe it's a cohesion issue as well. We don't have any tactical cohesion at the moment. No, and there we go. I like that. Ooh, this looks like a decent goal. Now it's going to be a bit laggy again, I think, for the replay, but that was actually a nice goal. Gomez to Pisano, Paiva, nice ball through. Romero runs through. That's exactly what you want the shadow striker to do. Let's see if we can close anything else down. The computer is struggling. Nice to beat up side trap. Yeah, that's a good shout, Neil. That is something that we will look into. Cabrera. Now what? Is that a free kick? No, we still have it. Godoy. Cabrera. Gomez. Godoy. Offside. Oh. Still 3-1. Let's make a sub or two. Let's see if we can bring anyone on. Tomas Andrade, no player trades. Herrera, no player trades. Metelli, no player trades. Hauge, nice to try to beat offside trap. That's what we want to see. Let's get him in. And let's get Andrade in. Okay, nice ball there. Now what? Like that. I think we've been decent. We are 3-1 up. We are crushing them stats-wise. We've scored at least 1 or 2 buttes. So I'm pretty pleased. I don't know what you think, but I'm actually pretty pleased with this tactic so far. Probably loads of tweaking left to be done to get it working really well, but I enjoy how it's looked so far. But those long balls is something I want to get rid of, I think. And I think that is basically only down to that long ball from the keeper. Now it was disallowed, but I would appreciate if we didn't play those long balls. Get the shadow striker, we'll run into space and beat some side trap. I think we'll have a striker in that play. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I enjoy as well, trying to sort of mold the same player, but still not the same player. They will all be different, and that's why it's kind of cool to have different roles for the AM players and see what we can create. So I'm with you 100% on that. That's why I put the player trait, this player trait thingy in. Oh, nice goal from Haujo comes in. The tries tricks is cool, runs with ball is cool. But we could have a couple of more offensive ones as well, because we are going to look for players with high acceleration. Nice finish. We could have this down. Do you prefer us to have the Excel spreadsheet open at all times, or would you rather have me take it away from time to time? I don't think it is too much of a bother down here on the screen, but if you want me to remove it, then of course I do that. But it's a kind of a good reminder to see who the guys are that is in our focal point, because in the beginning of a save, I think it's kind of hard to know when you are watching. I mean, to know which players to actually focus on, which players are important, which players are going to be your favorite players. 4-1-1-4, 4-1. So loads of 4s, loads of 1s. Good win. Okay. We have say. Oh, okay, we have an issue here. Give me a second. I need to. That might be the issue for the. Give me a second. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. I think that's good. So I need to remove a file or two. Just to free up a bit of space, because save files are eating up loads of space. Just give me a couple of seconds. I know that this probably isn't the most fun in the whole world to watch. Just give me a couple of seconds to see. I would prefer to buy a new computer actually, but I don't have the money. Hello Greeno, welcome to the stream. I'm in a bit of a pickle trying to remove a file or two because we are struggling with issues when it comes to space on the computer. So just give me a couple of more seconds to see if I can fix it. This computer is filled with stuff. I wish I had, like you, Reno, a computer for only FM20. That would be absolutely brilliant. Moved on from spreadsheets to file deletion stream. Yeah, it's niche within a niche, absolutely. But I think I am the only one doing it, so all the people who are looking for a file deletion stream tonight, they will come here. I might have broken the code. Let's see, I can remove that one. Let's see if that is enough for us to move a little better here. When you see a spreadsheet on screen, you know shit just got excited. Good evening, Gareth. Welcome. Yeah, I am excited, but we are struggling a bit with performance, the computer, and we are struggling a bit when it comes to space available on the computer. There we go, a little bit more space. We're probably going to run into issues soon again. Just give me a couple of more seconds, see what else I can remove. We will very soon get back to actually doing stuff. So let's just get rid of a couple of files, and then we go again. Yeah. See now. So 4-1 sounds like a terrific result. Yeah, it was. And we are using, I sort of took your tactical advice and created a strikerless tactic for it. See if we can save now. This that we can, at least we can save the game, that's good. So this is what we are going with at the moment. Let me show you. 4-1-1-4. Inverted wing backs, DM, advanced playmaker, then a trequartista and shadow striker combo, and it worked well. A 4-1 win. We need to give it a couple of more games before we can actually tell how good it is. But 1 win, 1 draw so far in the league, and we were predicted to finish 9th. River and Boca and Racing Club up there. So yeah, a new computer would be very, very high up my priority list if it wasn't for the fact that we are gonna extend our house, which is gonna cost an absolute fortune. Plenty of opportunities for the future Maradona. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. And let's go and look into scouting now. How has your week been, Gareth? Has it been good? Let's look here at assignments. Where are we looking? Scouts will look for players in the age range 15 to 18. Primarily. 6 out of 10. Nice and steady. Okay. Let's search for players. Let's start there, and I always go down to doubtful. Let's see if we just go 15 to 18. Attributes, bravery, flair. So that leaves us with 2 guys. This is going to be troublesome, isn't it? Let's see, do I have anything in use? I will probably need to create a new view. Yeah, I will. We can start here. Alan Velasco, 169 centimeters. I do like that. 65 kilograms. Bravery 11 to 15. Flair 10 to 15. That's good. And Alexander Aravena. He is not Argentinian, is he? He is not even close to being Argentinian. Let's see here then. Add condition, nationality, Argentinian. So that leaves us with one guy. If we drop to 14 and 14, let's scout these guys. And let's start off that. We could rebuild this one. It's from Oberon. We're gonna save. Let's create a copy. Let's call it the next Diego. And then we can use the 10 Diego rate. Technique, first touch, passing. Passing is not in here. We're gonna go dribbling instead. Place this column with dribbling. There we go. And then we have vision. And the other ones, attributes, mental, bravery, determination. We have it's there. Decisions we don't have. Let's replace it with flair, acceleration, agility, and balance. No, balance. There we go. And then we can remove teamwork. And we can remove that one. So these are the stuff we are looking for. And I'm mostly interested in that bravery flair combo, because that is very, very tough to train. So we have a couple of potential guys. If we remove this one, then the list becomes longer. Let's scout the guys who aren't really interested at the moment either. See what we can find. Bit of Spanish guitar. I know we're not in Spain, but still monthly loan. So we have loads of guys away on loan. A couple of high potential ones. Enzo Ibanez looks okay. And Gaston Veron, 19 striker, looks okay as well. So loads of actually decent players in this team, in this squad. And we're going to see what we do with scout, with fitness 18, no. Fitness coach, no. What sort of coaches do we have? Can we add more coaches? 4 out of 7 coaches. But then we can add coaches. Let's see here. We're gonna go with clear this one. Coach. Attributes. See, can we personality? General. Personality is model citizen. What's there then? Model citizen. Personality is Ariel Franco, under 20s coach. He is absolutely atrociously bad. Brian McBride. Brian McBride, you want to be a coach for us? You are kind of bad, but it would be cool to bring in Brian McBride. Let's see if we can get him as a coach. Under 20s coach. Do we have any room? We don't have any room for them. Brian, come in. Ariel Agüero. Is he related to Sergio Agüero? Doesn't appear to be. Model citizen though. What was his? So he's pretty bad as well. Let's look at perfectionists. We want the ones. Anyone look good? Okay, this guy actually looks good. Gonzalo de los Santos. Good at working with youngsters. Good mental, tactical. Jose Di Leo. Also decent. Good defensive coach. Javier Mascherano. Javier Mascherano. We want Javier Mascherano to come in. Of course we do. Let's approach to sign him. Be a coach. Good. Get in the van. Federico Villard. He was just bad at basically everything. So Gonzalo de los Santos, let's see if he wants to come in as a coach. Coach. Okay, cool. So 3 coaches, we are bringing them in only based on personality. Because personality in coaches actually rubs off. Let's take part, okay. At least they rub off for under 20s players. Hello Breeze, welcome to the stream. We've played 1 game. Any mulleted stuff? No mulleted stuff yet. We will need to look for that as well, so players can inherit mullets. What's good with this save is that I'm going to pick faces from Laura's face pack. I got that it was mulleted. So from Shield Move's face pack, and I'm going to try to find the most vicious looking guys. I want to find guys who looks like thugs and get them through. I think that could be cool. But that was the tactic I'm using. The line H. What is wrong with him? Flu. Send him home. I don't want everyone to get the flu. So pretty soon getting into another game with Defensia y Justicia, who we played in the Copa Sudamericana just the other day. Lucas Martinez Cuarta moves from River to Fiorentina. Quintero moves from River to Shenzhen. And Ignacio Fernandez moves from River to ATM. Yeah, we could get some scary looking people, which is really cool. Because I don't want to remember the ghost, yeah indeed, but there are a couple of guys with tattoos and scars and stuff that look really mean. A couple of guys with cool beards and cool haircuts and stuff, so that could be a cool thing. Sort of give the new gens a bit of character as well, because it could be hard to relate to a new gen because it's a made up character. So that could be cool. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to create a new Messi. I don't want to create someone who's just brilliant and perfect. I would like to get someone who is slightly flawed, someone who is a bit vicious, maybe a bit dirty, maybe something like that. Maybe someone who's a bit tough to tame. That could be cool, I think. And I say that with a smile. I don't like stuff to be too easy. Let's see here. De Los Santos signs, as well as McBride and Mascherano. So you want to make Maradona who looks like Vinnie Jones, a reverse Banshaw. Yeah, you could say that. So Brian McBride comes in, Javier Mascherano, and Gonzalo de los Santos. I would like someone of the same height as Sergei Banshaw though. That would be absolutely brilliant. Preferably under 170 centimeters. If I could dream, someone very close to 160 centimeters. That would be brilliant if that could happen. River 3 wins in. Where's Boca? Boca, okay, not the best start for them. 19th place so far. Villalba, McAllister, Alexis McAllister. Yeah, he's with Brighton. And we got a little bit of money. What's our financial situation? Low central gravity, exactly. So we have 469k for transfer budget, a little bit of balance. What's the projection? Projection is that we are going to lose a hell of a lot of money, which worries me. That's a problem in South America. It's tough to keep your money. What's up, Mikaelito back? Everything is great with me. How is everything with you? I'm looking forward to our collaboration going forward. Everything's good here. We are trying to find the next Diego Armanfo Maradona, and that's what the spreadsheet towards the bottom of the page is all about. Fernando Alvarez is currently the best one. The 15-year-old, I can show him to you. This is him, Fernando Alvarez. He looks happy. He is a bit on the taller side, which I don't enjoy. He's very light though. But good first touch, passing technique, lacks bravery, lacks balance. We need to work on that. Hasn't Argentina league something like average points? Yeah, I know they have had. Let's look at the rules for the league. Is there anything here? An overview. Rules. Okay, let's see. General competition rules. Is there anything here? Terracing is permitted, yeah, that's good. Stages. Is there a sort of rule? I'm not sure if they have it anymore. You're declaring an Allsvenskan war against me and my Göteborg save. First man to win the league. Yeah, okay. So, if you are declaring a war, you won't like the episode that comes out tomorrow because I'm bringing out the big guns. Just telling you that. I'm not sure. Average points. There it is. Okay, so Huracan, Colón, and Godoy Cruz. They are down here. We are currently third, which is good. So we will probably not get relegated. Right back at you. Okay. Yeah, I'm an episode behind in your series, so I'm going to watch that tomorrow when I work the night shift. That gives me hopefully plenty of time to catch up. So it will be a tough battle. So Defensa y Justicia will go up against them away, and Matias Godoy is injured, Andrade is injured, Mater comes back in, Hauge, who's going to come in, Gonzalez Medí can come in, and we need to get a couple of guys in there as well. So there we go, this is the setup we are going with. Let's see how it works away against Defensa y Justicia, or Justicia, I'm not sure how to say it. Bönderna från Småland får jobba. Can I ask what this save actually is? You're a bit confused. Yes, this save is Argentinos Juniors in Argentina. That is the club of Maradona, and that is the club of Juan Román Riquelme. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you. This is what we are going to do. We are going to do this series in 3 eras. First, the Argentinos Juniors era, where we will try to identify a player who looks as much as possible like Maradona. We have a defined skill set for him, 10 skills that make up a Diego rating. And once we have found that player, then we are going to move him and myself onto Boca Juniors, where we will try to develop him, make him as good as possible, and then eventually we will move to Barcelona to see if we can excel, to see if we can have a better career than Diego Armando Maradona actually had for himself. So that's what this is all about. So that's what the spreadsheet towards the bottom is about as well. just gonna fix something while the game is running. Yeah, maybe move on to Napoli. Don Pap. We will see what happens. Maradona never made it at Barcelona. We will see if we do. Sounds great. Never seen anything like it. Is it being uploaded to YouTube? Yes, the actual VODs, the streams are being uploaded to YouTube, but there are also regular episodes on the same days as I stream: Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So there's been 2 regular episodes so far, Tuesday and today. Good evening, Spoilers. Nice to see you. It's been a while. I hope you are well. If you're not familiar with what this is the next Diego, where we will try to find the next Diego Armando Maradona. And we are at Argentinos Juniors, playing a wonky strikerless tactic, and at the same time struggling a bit with computer performance issues. So I'm going to go into file deletion mode soon again to see if we can sort this one out. I'm trying to catch up. Need to go to sleep now, or we'll talk later. We will. Sleep tight. So half time 0-0. We have been the better team stats wise, but not too much has happened. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy. So here we go. We are in the red, if anyone is unsure. Just give me 1 minute and see it. I need to, after this game, I will need to sort out some file issues again. See if we can win this one. We beat them over 2 legs in the Copa Sudamericana, but it was a pretty drab performance away, just like this one. I have a feeling the strikerless system is going to work better at home, but I hope that it will work okay away as well. And the reason I'm playing in 2D are those performance issues I mentioned. This doesn't make it lag, but the 3D makes it lag heavily, which is disappointing to say the least. I'm going to see if I can sort that issue out tomorrow off stream. So Lee Madison, welcome. Haven't tried that since FM14, the strikerless. No, it's a 4114, and it's very early on. I haven't tried strikerless for several versions of FM either, but in this save, I'm going to try to recreate Diego Armando Maradona, or create a player that is as close to him as possible, and then I want to get as many as many attacking midfielder positions in as possible. So now we have an AML, an AMR, 2 AMCs, because I don't want to have to retrain players that are not naturally in a new position, because that spends current ability points that we will use on improving their attributes, if that makes any sense. 3-3-2-2-0 unbeatable. Oh, cool. This is not unbeatable, I think, even though we haven't lost with it yet. Here comes Cabrera. Too easy. Too easy. Well, if it isn't the great tango dancing, plastic eating red wine quaffing Mikaelito, it is. Welcome, Llama. Welcome to the strikerless party. And by party, I mean watching a 0-0 game in 2D because the computer is wanting to give up, drawing its final dying breath, it feels like. So is it going to end 0-0? Chance for them. How's your week been, Llama? What now? Britas, could that be a red card? It could be. We have 3 minutes. Playing 11 to 10. Could we create anything here? Who is Warner? Go deep. No one. Here they come instead. Final chance for them. Wonderful week. But back to work tomorrow. Okay. So then it's the end of paradise. I have my 26-hour shift coming tomorrow as well, which I'm dreading already. But except for that, I'm good as well. I'm enjoying this save heavily so far, massively, and I've got my spreadsheet out as well. And the players, they're hiding behind the spreadsheet at the moment. So it ends 0-0. Not a brilliant performance, but okay, we were better. So this is what it looks like. 4-1-1-4. Our keeper was our best performer, and no one of our front quadruple managed an average rating of about 6.7. Don't worry, spreadsheets are the most important. Yeah, I appreciate that, Tom Pepper. I think so too. I think so too. So the game could not be saved. Yeah, now I will need to just a couple of seconds. Go to file deletion mode again. We have been playing file deletion manager again because this is eating up my performance on the computer, taking up shitload of space. Here we need to clear here. Could this sort my issue? Have you tried the data analyst view for watching games? It's my new favorite match view. You get to see the whole pitch like you can in 2D, but you get better depth perception. Yeah, I used to love that one. I watched it all the time until I started streaming. Then people started to telling me that they didn't like it. They wanted the sideline view, so I switched over to that. But now we are having performance issues, so that's why we've moved it over to the 2D version. I have GPU issues. I have basically issues all around, and I think it's the computer trying to tell me something. And I think the message it is sending is that it wants to be replaced. Sadly, our house expansion, our house renovation is gonna make it absolutely impossible for me to buy a new computer in the foreseeable future. So I will need to consider how I'm going to give this the best possible treatment to get it up to speed again. But I will do that off off stream. So Alan Velasquez got the first one. We have scouted bravery 11 to 14, flair 14. That's going to be an issue. The bravery and flair combination is going to be our biggest issue, I think, with this. Diego Armanfo Maradona save. Llama is sure feeling at home, I think. are scouting for potential youngsters. Diego Ojeda, contract to Velez. Bravery 7 to 13, Flair 10 to 14. Let's add him to the short list and keep scouting him. Never managed South America. Would love a journeyman down. Yeah, that could be cool. Down there. Let's keep scouting him. Valentino Franzinella. I haven't learned to say Diego Armando Maradona. Diego Armando Maradona. Diego Armando Maradona. Say that. Everyone say that fast 10 times without your significant others thinking that you've had a stroke. Diego Armando Maradona. Diego Armando Maradona. Diego Armando Maradona. This is the content you turn in for, I know that. So, Agustin Funes from Talleres. Let's keep scouting him. Bravery 11 to 17. Centre back with a good. Could we have a Diego Armando Maradona? Diego Armando Maradona as a centre back? That would be a strange universe. Misael Jaime. Keep scouting. Franco Arroyo. Scouting. Esea. Vera. Gonzalo Gutierrez. La, 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 la. So this guy looks okay. Tell me, how is the search for the next Diego Armando Maradona going? Alus, that is exactly what we are doing all over the screen. Welcome, Alus. The search for players outside our club is going slowly. And here you have a spreadsheet which shows us the currently best players. Will creating the next Diego be more likely than Pele was? How does the Diego rating compare to the Pele rating? Well, since I'm not setting myself a hard target when it comes to Diego rating, it's going to be easier. With the Jinga rating, let's head it to 90. We need to get a player to 90. We never did, because that was it proved to be pretty much impossible. At least for me, I probably did loads of stuff wrong. But here we are more gonna can we go with a bit of a soft aim, if you know what I mean. Border Adventures South America and FM22. Cool. And let's see. Scouting, let's. Looks harder because of the Bravery flag. Yeah, the Bravery flag combination is going to be the difficult thing here. I agree with Don Pap. Let's look at Bravery. If we go like this, Bravery 10, Flair 15. This combination gives us loads of players to scout. Let's scout all these. Let's do this. 18 is probably too old for us. Let's go 15 to 17. Scout all of these guys. As you see, Bravery seems to be the toughest thing. Gonzalo Gutierrez, I like the looks of him. Wasn't he interested? What's the story there? Don't want to sell. Okay, it's going to be tough to get in. But we have no money whatsoever now, so we cannot really make the team better. But that's going to be an issue as well. Trying to get as good players as possible in around the Diego Maradonas, the potential Diego Maradonas. Bravery and Flat are such stubborn attributes to improve. Yeah, exactly. That's why we are trying to scout for it. That's what we are trying to scout for it. And a thing we could look at is, currently at the moment we are training our young Maradonas. Training our young Maradonas with the Trequartista setup. Let's just look through the AMC, see if anyone has bravery in them. No. 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 No one of these trains bravery. No. No. Trequartista, no. Okay, so no, not a single of the AMC setups trains bravery. Okay, so thank you for watching, Jambo. Have a good night. I will see you soon. Take care, my friend. So none of them have bravery. We are training him to improve his ball control, and the only specific focus that trains bravery is the aerial one that trains heading and bravery. And I don't love to spend time training heading for these guys. These guys just use their hand when they try to score. Hello, Spectacular, welcome to the stream. And in my experience, even though if you choose the aerial focus, that really doesn't do too much for bravery. We're going to experiment a bit with this going forward as well. But this is the best guy at the moment. It's Fernando Alvarez. Has he improved anything since we started? Let's look at this. Dribbling 9, first touch 14, technique 14, bravery 7, determination 15. Okay, so he's actually declining. That's not good. Flair 13, vision 14, acceleration 14, agility 14, balance 8. So he has kept to train handling on our few players. I could gone down. Yeah, it's gone down. So he is slightly worse than when we started. That's good. Let's look and see if there's anyone. Let's look at mentoring. See if it is. Do we have anyone with really good? Next, Diego. See, do we have anyone with really high determination? Matias Godoy 18. So the keepers, Gabriel Hauge, though, he's resolute. Okay, so this could be a thing. Maybe we are better off promoting him to the first team, getting him mentored by Gabriel Hauge, who is a team leader. And we also have Miguel Angel Torren, who is a perfectionist. So, what if we get these two guys in? We get Godoy in as well. So, and then we could add our potential Maradonas. All of them. Am I a genius or am I a fool? We will see. Or move to senior squad. As long as they train, from what I have, when I've experimented with training, as long as they train, it really doesn't matter in which squad your under 18s go, because playing time is basically worthless for them. They just need to train. So we will see if this is going out on a limb, but we will see what happens if we need to progress one day for them to show up in the first team squad. We could train them, but I don't think you could mentor them. Maybe you could. So let's add them. Let's add them. But I wouldn't necessarily be interested in training them. Let's see here. Add, remove, play. So okay, let's drop them again. I don't mind having them in the first squad actually. I don't mind having them in the first squad. There they are. Playing time useless. Playing time, yeah, for players who are aged under 18, playing time is useless. I did a training experiment over on dictatethegame.com where I compared playing time and training for different age groups, and it's obvious that for under 18s it doesn't matter where you put them development wise, and then I'm only looking at these parameters, but once they turn 18, then playing time becomes massively important for them. So because these guys are under 18, as long as they train, then they will improve. You get my drift? I think you do. So there's an obvious breaking point there at age 18 where playing time becomes really important. Going into a Premier Division game, then a Copa Sudamericana. Copa Sudamericana. I've learned to say Copa Sudamericana really fast, at least. So we need to. I'm hurt by this, but we need to change Fernando Alvarez determination to 15. Doesn't affect his Diego rating. So being 16 years old, the playing time isn't that important. Yes. As long as he trains then. Exactly. Training load affect the rate of growth. Yes, it does, and that's an issue. Let's see here. I'm going to start setting up training, and at the same time some players develop really well at like 19 or 20 without loads of playing time. Most common, but does happen. Yes, exactly, spectacular. There are outliers. Everything doesn't work for everyone. But okay, they're not here. I will need to import them from my other save, so we'll train like this for now. But in general terms, you could say that what I said is true. Let's see if I can add my. Can I import my schedules? Import schedule. Let's see if I can import them from FM20. No, they don't appear to be there. FM21. Okay, so I need to export them from my other save. I won't do training now. It's too tedious. Takes too long time. But I will set it up for the next stream. Maybe do an episode on YouTube about my training here, where I'll try to focus on these exact areas to see what we can do. Roman Vega. He's training well. Looks like a happy camper. Wingback. He's improving all over the board. Could he be the next Diego? I doubt it. But maybe it could be a first team player for us in a couple of seasons. So the reserves won. Good. So this could be an issue and a reason why we don't want to have them in the first squad, because the first squad, they don't train too much because they play loads and loads of games. So we will see going forward where we put them. We will need to experiment a bit when it comes to training, when it comes workloads when it comes to play time. See what we can achieve. We haven't seen any massive improvements so far because we are very early in the save. Riquelme, I like that name, but he's a defender. Roman Riquelme. The under 20s won again. And now we play Godoy Cruz, who are pretty awful. Pretty awful. And Fausto Vera is injured. That means that we are gonna play. Where did he go? Where do you go, my lovely? You know what? Let's try this. I am absolutely crazy. Let's try Fernando Alvarez. What is that tactic? That is a 4-1-1-4 spectacular. So the the thought behind this is that I want to use as many attacking midfielders as possible, because I don't want to retrain my future Diegos, because if I retrain them for a new position that they aren't natural at, then that will spend current ability points that we could use training their abilities instead. When you were Dortmund in FM15 couldn't use players before they turned 17, they keep young talents in under 19s until they turn 17. Yeah, that is a squad registration issue with Germany. They became some world beaters. Yeah. 7 players on attack enough? I'm not sure. We're keeping it like this for now. See if that is actually enough. I'm not convinced. But let's hope so. Thomas Andrade comes in. Very happy guy. Okay, so let's try this. Gabriel Roja could come in as well. Seven players on attack. We actually have 8 players on attack. You forgot about the keeper. I think that's the perfect cutoff. Like to limit the attack to 2 players. That's pushing the player. Yeah, I know all about your thinking about your aversion when it comes to attacking players. But we're in Argentina now. The land of red wine and tango and fast playing guitar man and attacking football. Brutal attacking football. Yeah, we do play completely different. It's like it's 2 different sports on paper. I'm glad you think that this will be interesting to watch. I think this is going to be interesting to play. And we are going to ban big men as well, Lama. I know that hurts your soul, but caters to another part of your soul. Your Didyman soul, but your Norwegian soul hurts. Oh, Fernando Alvarez, that's the that's the young gun, the 16-year-old. What a finish from him. Paiva, our 155 centimeter maestro. Alvarez, what a finish. Is he the new Maradona? No, it isn't lagging. Oh, the highlight isn't lagging. Look at this. Alvarez, the young kid. What a finish. Because there's a save on finding a player and progressing him. Have you considered using instant result on some games? I haven't, but that could be a thing. That could be a thing if you or I or everyone thinks this is moving too slow. But in the beginning now, I want to sort of get a feel for the players, get a feel for the tactic that we're going to use, and also let you who watch get a feel for the team, get to know them. But that could be a thing eventually. To be fair, you prefer to play a counter-attacking style of football, so some of FM creators' choices surprise you. Yeah, I'm not. I didn't take it. I didn't take it as criticism. I just try to explain how I was thinking. I actually use it from time to time in my other saves if I need to. So now, when creating content, sometimes I need to push forward to a date when it's interesting to create content, sort of an important game or past a certain date or something, and then I use instant result from time to time to get there because I'm under a time constraint, and that could be an issue here as well. So that could very well become a thing, and we could also sort of find ourselves in a position where we realize that we are going nowhere fast, and that we need time. We need new youth intakes, for example, to get players in. We need time to pass to make sure we get enough money to sort of spend on players. Then that could be a thing, because if we get stuck in some sort of slog, then no one will find that interesting either. So it's a bit of a trade-off. Lama likes counter-attacking football, but it's more exciting than front-foot football. Yeah, but tell the truth, you like football when you send the ball forward to a big man, and then he threatens the opponents to sort of let him keep the ball. New to this save, by the way, how does this team compare to the rest of the domestic teams? We have no idea. Spectacular. This is the second save. We are predicted to finish 9th by the pundits. We are still unbeaten. 3 games into the season. 1 win, 2 draws. Be honest, we all like a target man. Not on this save. Not on this save. Nice chance. Now what can we do here? I think we keep it. Can't stand him unless his name was Adriano. Yeah, he was. Gaston Paiva, our midget, our Smurf, 155 centimeters. Paiva scores. This guy is going to turn into one of my favorite players. Look at him run, perfectly timed run there, and pow! It's like he hits it with the underside of his foot, stomps it in. 2-0. What a glorious finish. If I have a young player turned 18, great potential but not good enough for the first team. If you have him in the reserve to gain playing time, is that bad or better than bench in the first team? That is much, much better than bench in the first team. Don't have. If he has turned 18, it's a completely different ball game. Then playing time becomes massively important. Without playing time, not a lot will happen. Spec Battle, I can think of a Diego that fits this. Yeah, I can think of a Diego as well. That's not. If you were thinking that we were going to create that sort of Diego, we are not. That could be a really cool thing as well, to sort of create a thug, a team of thugs, and then create the ultimate thug, bone splinting killer of a player. Yeah, it's all about the learning curve. Don't pap. It's fun to learn, isn't it? I still learn about the game as well. Learning is cool. Stay in school. Don't do drugs unless you are Diego Armanfo Maradona. Then you can do whatever you want. Passing the ball around. There we go. Oh, nice play, guys. A couple of subs maybe. So we are gonna get someone in. Gabriel Roja, the young one. He substitutes for Fernando Alvarez. We give Jauge a few minutes, and I think that's it. Might have parallel save those, stop producing a conveyor belt on no-nonsense and center halves. Yeah, that is actually going to be if I do this again, which I think I will do because I really enjoy this sort of recreating a player save. I massively enjoyed the Pelé/Neymar one, and I'm already really enjoying this Maradona/Riquelme save. Next time I'm gonna do yeah, it could be sort of an Andy Carroll thing, Peter Crouch thing, Diego Costa, you name it, something completely different skill set, but the same sort of idea. That could be cool as well. Create a tactic with as many centre halves as possible. Just sending the ball away. Cheering happily every time they send the ball up the pitch, every time they get a yellow card or a red card. That might even be the next time that angry Roy Keane comes back. If he ever comes back. He is one hell of a bastard. But who knows. So 22 shots, 8 on target, 1.8 xg versus 3 shots, 2 on target, 0.24 xg, and this is basically without team cohesion, so I think we are doing fairly well with this tactic so far. Blah blah. So 4th in the table, 2 wins, 2 draws, and next we are playing Vélez, who are 17th, but in the Copa Sudamericana. In the Copa Sudamericana. Look at this. This could be an issue. We are resting more than we are training, which I will need to. I think I will need to add the Santos training regimes that I had, where I trained through congestion. This series has a lot of potential players you could create. Ronaldo, Cruyff, Drogba, Messi, even a DLP. Yeah. That could be very enjoyable. I'm starting to sort of find my niche of what I want to do. I know that I went astray and did stuff that was not about FM, and that, yeah, because I didn't really know what to do. I grew a bit tired with the game and I had no good ideas what to do, but that time off FM sort of made me see things clearer, and I think I'm going to work on a sort of a yearly cycle where I spend the first couple of months when a new game hits to create a nation. I'm going to do the same thing that I did with Moldavia, but with another nation, and then I want to get as many people as possible involved, because that was a shitload of fun creating that nation, and I have a good idea of the sort of nation I want to create again, which I think will be very, very fun. And then once that hype sort of blows over, then I'm going to do a new Boys to Men series, take another team, a youth academy challenge, and do that. And then after that, or sort of like in the same time period as not, then I'm going to do a new recreated player sort of save. So I think that's going to be my 3 main saves, and then I'm going to spend less time doing American football saves, doing I don't know, top 10 best players, stuff like that. I have enjoyed the occasional guide that I made. I have enjoyed the sort of 10 years on when it comes to players. But loads of people do it, and loads of people do it better than me. And a wise man once told me that different is better than good, which is something that I've taken to heart. And after creating my Swedish YouTube channel, which it's gonna go in a slightly different direction, because there isn't. This might sound absolutely crazy to all you British people who live in a FM content creating market that is so heavily overly saturated that there are basically people doing FM content about everything. But in Sweden, no one, literally no one, is making sort of vanilla, bland FM content, stock FM content, and my Swedish FM channel is going to focus on that, sort of doing stock content, doing Wonder Kids, doing light-hearted guides, doing 2-minute tips, but also doing let's plays, sort of stuff. And this one will focus on what I really love, and that's sitting here with you, listening to the Spanish guitar, talking about recreating a player, using a spreadsheet, or creating a nation, or whatever it is. And then it can, when it comes to sort of views or subs or whatever it is, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then I'm definitely gonna enjoy myself 100% throughout the entire journey. Do I speak any Swedish? No, that's the main issue with this. That's the biggest issue. I don't. But then I've heard that they are multilingual or almost bilingual, so I think they understand anyway, which is good. I have watched a couple of videos of that Swedish chef, and I have taken up, like he's doing, I think Mörke Burke Dorke Burke Burke is basically every Swedish person gets that, I think. Youth Save in Africa. Now you get me really excited about doing a Youth Save in Africa. I call it now, if it hasn't already been called, I call it now. That's what I'm going to be doing for FM22. I'm going to write it down here. FM22, create the next African superstar. It's a lovely monologue. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I might have gone a bit astray. And now I see that there's actually a game on the screen as well. I think it's mainly grunting and mumbling. I will pick it up. Yeah. I have watched your League Lowdown on Sweden just to pick up the names, though. Just to pick up the names. You nearly cried. Okay, that's good. I think. I hope so. So, Roja, I haven't seen any Norwegians doing content forever. No. And that's the issue. Because both in Norway and in Sweden, most people, they understand English and speak it fairly well. So there's loads of English speaking content out there, but on the other hand, if you look at sort of the Swedish and Norwegian variety gaming market, I'm going to call it market, I'm not going to call it scene because it is a market, then there are loads and loads of people actually having good subscription numbers, good view numbers, just playing like Minecraft and other games where there is lots and lots of English speaking content as well. So I think there actually is a market, and I'm going to try to get my foot in the door, see how far that door could open, because of course it's a limited market compared to the English speaking one, but I'm going to see what I can do with it. So it's going to be two different directions, not like most of you are going to bother watching the Swedish one, but I'm just trying to explain my mindset and my thinking, if anyone's interested. Loads of people playing different types of games. Yeah, exactly, and with good views as well, Donpap. So I don't see why a Scandinavian or Swedish YouTube channel around FM couldn't do well. There are like pretty massive French ones, pretty massive German ones. You watch this videos, they remind you of a cartoon called Pingo. Yeah, that's perfect. You could, if your kids were a little younger, then you could show it to them. They would cry, but you can show it. They'd be naughty. And let's see here then. Let's pull out the spreadsheet just to see if has anyone improved. This is Roja. Has he improved at all? Dribbling still 9. First touch still 13. Technique 14. Bravery 8. Termination 14. At least he hasn't deteriorated. Flair 14. Vision 14. Acceleration 14. 14 and 8. Okay, so he hasn't improved one bit. I think it's too early to hope for improvements. You like my thinking? Yep. I like my thinking too, which is why I'm spending loads and loads of time creating content for both channels now. Ah, Pinko, yeah. Meep, meep. So go into the less game. So Alvarez is unregistered. Gonna see what the assistant manager says if we do this. Matervera, Gomez Medili, they really don't want us to play Gaston Paiva. I really do want to play him on the other hand, so that's what's gonna happen. Who was the offside beating? Yeah, it was Gabriel Hauge. He will play. Gabriela Andrade, I like that, that's what we're going with. Need to watch a couple and see how much I can understand. Been learning Swedish on Duolingo for a bit of fun and need to watch and hear Swedish content. Yeah, you do that. Let me just quickly grab you the link because the channel is still so small, so it doesn't have a custom URL yet. I'm gonna see here. So if anyone is interested, this is that channel, and if you want to sub just to support me to get me above 100 so I can get that custom URL, then I would be eternally grateful to you. And if you actually enjoy Swedish content, then you can do that. The sound you make on Hauge is for J. Oh, she. How she? She, like Che Guevara. Cheers, Beck Matt, thank you. So, Don Pap, is it she like Che Guevara? How she, not Hauge? Yeah, now I get you. Like Javier. Javier is the sound I'm using for the CH. Yeah, Che Guevara. Okay, I get how she. I do like to get these things right. I do like to build a bit of ambience as well with the music and stuff. It's cool, so that we can all pretend that we are in Argentina. We are all in Argentina watching some guy fiddle with her spreadsheet and mispronouncing names. Isn't that what everyone loves to do on a Thursday night? I think so. At least that's what I hope. So 0-0, we tend to play 0-0 away, and then we tend to win at home, which I guess is sort of a good plan going forward. Don't listen to Don Pap, you're teaching him the proper pronunciation of Norwegian names. Yeah. Oh, how share? And the mispronunciation of names, name a more iconic duo. Yeah, you are 100% correct. 100% correct. Look at this finish. How share? Ooh, it's an outside of the foot as well. It's an outside of the foot. We are in South America, we truly are. Almada, yeah, it is that Almada, he hasn't moved yet. That was miles out, indeed. With the outside of the foot, he scores. You can speak Norwegian, English and Spanish. Tread carefully now. Very Diego goal, indeed. The only problem is that he is way too old to be the next Diego, at least for me. Maybe he considers himself to be the next Diego, but that doesn't count. That doesn't count one bit. So the 4-1-1-4 is surprisingly good so far. Necesito bambonero. Necesito bambonero. Necesito bambonero. So a good first half. I was going to say decent. English, American, Australian, and just learn Canadian. That's really good. That's really impressive, Llama. So approaching half time here. It really is. But why, Llama, why would you ever leave Britain? So I get it. It's a completely theoretical reasoning. I get it. I get it. If you would ever go there. It feels like we have lost the grip of this game, haven't we? Bet Americans love your positivity. Neil, have you started preparing your accent for when you are moving north of the border? There are plenty of reasons to leave Britain, British people being one of those reasons. Yeah, Spec Matter is spreading the word here. Speaking the truth. Paiva, what we're going to do, you little magician. Yeah, it felt like we were losing that ball all the way. But nothing happens, thank you. Mater. Accent returns for me to fellow Scots. Only been away 33 years. I get you. Spent a lot of time in America. Always ask me whether you're Australian. Yeah, soon when you go to America, people are going to start recognizing you in the street. Say, yeah, that's that guy from YouTube. That Australian guy from YouTube. That's going to be cool. My son is actually quite impressed, maybe maybe even overly impressed when he sees that we have been DMing each other on Twitter. And he says, "Oh wow, do you know FM Llama? Do you know a real YouTuber?" He says with awe in his voice, and that's the son who has his own YouTube channel. I think that's the height of coolness. So you are on his list of important people, Llama. I think it's sweet. Ricardo Centurion is a cool name. No, I'm not. I don't think I'm a real YouTuber to anyone. This is Llama refers to me as the Roy Keane impersonator. Yeah, I get why that sort of is the lasting impression for some people. I'm your only YouTuber. You are too kind, Gareth. You are my only Gareth. We are locked in this. Subs maybe? Tired? Yeah, Elias Gomez is tired. Let's get Bialbine. Let's get someone else in. Pisano could come in instead of coming out. A little underwhelming towards you this one, yeah. Yeah, well. One channel with 300 subs and one channel with 70 subs. I don't think that constitutes me being a real YouTuber. Not in the eyes of my son at least, so I can take that. Yeah, FM21 is an excellent YouTuber. I agree. And for some reason we are going to lose this game, despite playing a glorious 4-1-1-4. I have no idea why. Cannot see how it could be something wrong with a tactic or something wrong with me using it. Romero! Crap! Crap! I'm gonna start saying that with a rolling R. Crap! Even game. 2 channels and a Twitch channel along with a faithful following. Yeah, you are what makes this so much fun. My faithful following. And games like this make me mad. Dumpam knows a couple of people with llamas. That's cool. I'm not happy. Crap, crap. Even game, but we're still lost. Not talking to the media. Silencio stampa. Disappointing collapse, sure. I agree with you. Okay, so we are. It's 11:30 here, but we're going to play 2 more games. Yeah, away games you need a centre mid presence. Yeah, that could be a thing. All about development, not results. That's not completely true, Dompap. If we're going to recreate the career of Diego Armanfo Maradona, you see, I'm saying that faster and faster and faster, and we want to win stuff as well. But maybe winning stuff is more for Boca and Barca, and this is for developing. You wanted me to from a llama farm. They think you're a fraud. You don't blend in too well, do you? So we're going to play the Racing Club game and the Velez second leg, and then we are actually calling it tonight. Playing styles effective for development? I honestly have no idea, Dompap. That's an excellent question. I have no idea, and I'm not sure how to test it. But that actually got it tingling a bit in my tummy. I'm gonna think how I could recreate that in private. Sorry if we only getting a bit late, but we're gonna play these 2 final games, and then we're calling it night. Having loads of fun with this save so far, but I would like to see a bit of player development, not just players deteriorating. But one short llama pass indeed. That would be interesting to experiment. Yep, absolutely, I agree with you. So, guys coming in. Oh, what's happened now? Made it smaller for some reason. Fernando Alvarez. Oh, you love to see this. Look, 930 rating. Let's praise the hell out of him. The thing about development on PAP that I didn't talk about is the fact that player rating in games affects training rating. So the better you play, the higher the chance of you having a good training rating is. How are you finding ratings for central midfielders since the last update? I sometimes find it difficult to know whether my poor ratings are due to my tactic. Yeah, I've been struggling a bit with them as well. The more how the players fit into the tactic. Yeah, exactly. What Matt is saying. So if you're playing players in their right position, in their right role, then there is a good chance for them to have a better rating within the game itself, and then they can also have a better training rating. But it's not the only thing that affects training rating, but it is an actual issue, it is an actual parameter. Physical playing style will develop some different skills. In that sense, Dompap, if you have ahead of you development who prefers a certain style, then he will try to get those players through. So in that sense, it's important with playing style. So away against Racing Club, and then we are playing Vélez Sarsfield at home. Training ratings across the board go up with better facilities. I don't know. I have no idea. Another good question that I don't have an answer for. Isn't this the most Argentinian thing you've ever seen? 3 red cards in 3 games. I just saw that and kind of smiled to myself. Loads of ineligible players that were away playing. Alvarez, let's give him the chance again. Since he's training so well, let's play him again. He scored a beauty last game. See if he can do it again. Gabriel Hauche. Did you hear that, Don Pap Hauche? Consider 100 past tiki-taka. As long as you have a really, really big guy to receive that ball, then I think it's absolutely fine. So here we go, away against the Racing Club. Don't know who that ball was for. Oh, nice save. How shit. I'm getting there, step by step, and I really appreciate you pointing out when I say stuff wrong, because I want to say it right. I am that kind of guy. That one's close. Struggling with some internet. Okay, it looks fine over my end, and if anyone else is struggling, let me know, and I'll see if I can fix it if it's a streaming issue. It doesn't appear that way. Bitrate seems fine and everything. Neil says it's good. Yeah, that's good. Not good for Don Pap though, but good for me. Massive yawn. Oh, Alvarez. Alvarez, our golden kid. He misses that one. Oh, the keeper saves it. Always thought training was down to how happy the players were. That is a fact as well. That is a fact as well. Spectacular. Training facilities impact the progression, but the training rates are not impacted by facilities. I think so too, yeah. Happiness and match ratings are 2 massive factors. And then you also, of course, have the difference between current ability and potential ability. The bigger that one is, the bigger the gap, the more chance, of course, they have to improve. Well, that might be an obvious one. Spent ages googling how Norwegians pronounce backwards E. To play with 2 backwards E's scored against me. Turned out he had dual nationality as Azerbaijani. Oh yeah, those are tough. Those are really tough. Long pass isn't necessarily a bad one, that's true, but these aimless passes that's to no one, they make me a bit pissed off. Torren is such a good player. He is such a good player. Remember to remind me to show him after the game. Celotto, Bertoli. Yeah, like that. Upside down, backwards. That's not a Norwegian letter. So Racing Club go 1-0 up. Crap. What happens if we drop him? Isn't he departed way too much? Indeed it is. But if we play him as sort of a regista, let's try that, just see what happens. Oh, we are getting too defensive for me. But it could be good to have an away tactic. Corner. Awful. Alvarez, Romero. Oh, I don't like losing. Maybe no one does, but I really don't. Gonzalez Medilli comes in instead of Cabrera, and Unomater comes in instead of Alvarez. Another corner, another short corner routine. What about this one? Okay, a bit of a special one. Looks like the change has had some effect. I agree with you. So this could be an embryo for an away tactic, because the 4-1-1-4 seems to be working fairly well at home. And I think we have been a little bit more solid in this game since we switched to the 2 defensive midfielders. No one else struggling. I don't think it seems to be running very smoothly over here. I'm sorry for you, Don Pap, but if anyone else is struggling, speak out. See if I can do anything. It's been fine today. Yeah, it's been fine over here as well. No bitrate issues. And since we moved over to the 2D match engine, it's been running smoothly. Side. Drop pick quality settings. Yeah, that sort of saves a lot of. Okay, so wow, what a cool view. It's sort of 2D and 3D. I don't think I've ever seen that one. That's cool. Internet's doing you wrong. I'm sorry to hear that, on Pap. Oh shit, to Gonzalez Medilli. We are getting close to scoring, I feel, but the time is running out. Maybe here. Please, pretty please. Oh shit, Gomez. Another save from their keeper. So we have dominated them after switching to this 4-2-4. So that could be a decent away tactic to use. Not make a stream of your computer performance. The same issue in your main computer. Play the FM at the same time, yeah. Okay, so this setup, even though I don't love it as much as 4-1-1-4, seems to be working okay in away games. So we lost the first league game so far, and we go one more game. Finally, probably just the internet. Yeah, okay. So let's rest loads of players. Does the next Diego have to be a youth product from Argentinos Juniors? He has to be, and by youth product, we need to get him in age of 18. He doesn't have to come through our youth intake, but we need to get him in, sort of develop him within the club before we move him on. And he needs to be Argentine or Argentinian. I'm not sure which is the right way to say it. I've been saying Argentinian, but when you click on a player it says Argentine. That could be a thing. He needs to here it says Argentinian. Okay, so now I'm just confused. But he has to come from Argentinos Juniors. The under 20s beat Newell's under 20s 5-0. Gonzalo Sotelo. Good game from him. And the Copa Sudamericana quarter final. Quarter final. I'm gonna go all South American on you before this journey's over. Time to sleep, ahead of a work day. Night will speak soon, enjoy the rest of the stream. Yeah, and the rest of the stream it's only one game, which is one day away, and then we're gonna call it a night as well because there's a long shift coming for me as well. Thank you for coming in and chatting to us, Lama. Sleep tight and have a good day back at work tomorrow. Word day. Day full of words. You have them on occasion. When you have small kids, every day is a word day basically. Oh my god, they talk a lot, don't they? Which I love though, but your ears very rarely get to rest. Matias Bilbao, let's keep scouting him. Damian Puebla, no. Ramiro Peralta, keep scouting. Barberini, keep scouting. Basualdo, no. Quino, no. We need bravery to be higher. Peralta, keep scouting, but won't be too good, will he? Bravery 6 to 10, flair 9 to 14. Scout him at least. Stanio. We're going to struggle with the bravery. We're going to struggle with the bravery, boys. Oviedo. No. Tactical meeting, team selection, let them decide. So Meramater, and almost let them decide because I'm playing Aiva, playing him for every game, and I'm playing Hausche. And Torren is going to be the ball playing defender, so I didn't let him decide. So this is what we are going with. We need to turn this 1-2 loss around. Show who's boss. We have been looking very solid at home, so hopefully we can show who's boss here. Here we go. We are the favourites. Blah blah. And kick off. Here we go. 4-1-1-4. Thiago Almada. Let's kick him down. Is he the next Diego? No, he's not brave enough to be. Not brave enough at all. Corner. No one is out there. So we can do that. Seems good. Bit tough to tell how close you are to scoring when you are doing this in 2D. De Los Santos. Ooh, dangerous, dangerous. Johnson sounds like a Swedish name. Probably going to be Hansson. Hansson. We're going to be correct. We haven't been good. Why have we not been good? Long ball from them. We pick that one down. Romero to Pisano. Mater. Oh, what can you do, little man? Save from their keeper. Damn it. I was going to sneeze, but apparently not. I even muted the mic and everything, but the sneeze was nowhere to be found. Another long ball attempt, another through ball attempt from them. Here they come. Hanson misses. Taking a jelly bean. No jelly beans. No jelly beans tonight. Not that sort of stream. Oh, where has our scoring gone? Give me back my scoring. So okay-ish stats-wise. Free kick. Yeah, how has there been no goals? It beats me. Spectacular. Now then, Pisano. Quintana, Romero. There, now here we go. That's a free kick and only a yellow card. I thought it was going to be a red card. He obstructed our player badly. Doren. Another save from their keeper. I think we deserve a goal, and that's not only because I'm severely biased. That's because I actually think we've been the better team. Romero, he's through, almost at least. Better, gets into Mater. Misses. Oh, need to put these guys on shooting training. Fixed your problem, brilliant. So you are here now to watch our agony in full. Need to find the next James Ward-Prowse as well. Probably. A brilliant free kick taker. I wouldn't mind that one bit. Bring Back Moles can tell you all about James Ward-Prowse. Beautiful agony. Yeah. I don't know about that. It's agony at least. Tell the players I'm not happy. I want them to show a bit of desire. I want them to win this. Pisano early on. James Ward-Prowse. Yeah, now Bring Back Moses awake again. When James Ward-Prowse was mentioned, he must be your most important player by country mile, Gareth. Isn't that right? Torren, and this. Vera, what now? Just become Portuguese, settled down out of habit. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so you are thinking very, very long term. So you are going to get his kids in through your youth intake. And then they are going to be the foundation of the Portuguese national team one day, full of Ward-Prowses. Vardeprovce would probably be. Vardeprovci. Pravdinho. The thing I miss the most about managing in Brazil is me trying to fake pronounce stuff in Brazilian Portuguese. Ouch. Neymar, Ronaldinho, Pissanho. Paiva, Vera. Portuguese Saints fan. Is there such a thing? Romero. What now? Howshare? Pibe! No, we were not allowed to miss that sort of sitter if we're going to win this one. Crap. Crap. Now what? Quintana. Howshare? Beat your man, little boy. Is that not? Now what? Howshare? How can we not score? How can we not be winning this? Betty comes in instead of Andrade, who is injured and tired and poor. Creating a save. Club around selling players. A constant talent pool to take in, and then that talent pool is going to consist entirely of ward browsers. Now what? Come on, 5 minutes left. That keeper is like a bloody wall, and we keep hitting it over and over and over again. Which is impressive considering we've only had 5 shots on target. Now then, Paiva! That's just an awful free kick. Time of year, 600 or so youth index players to scout through. Yeah, I do love that. I love that time of year. So we're out of the cup. We're out of the Copa Sudamericana, and I feel like this was unfair. 1.7 XG versus 0.57. It's exactly the sort of game we were supposed to win. If Americans and Göteborg can pick West Ham to support, and I don't think it was unreasonable to ask if a Portuguese Saints fan existed. True. True. Bugger. Scaloni spotted at Diego Armanfo Maradona Stadium, looking at Lucas Chavez, Mikaelinho Torren, Elian Gomez, Lucas Hoyos, and Lautaro Giannetti. I love the process you talked to you about it offline. Not after having results. I would love that. I would very much love that. Also potentially controversial. Göteborg. Yeah, don't go there. Even though I am doing a IFK Göteborg Let's Play save on the Swedish YouTube channel, so you can watch that spec battle and tell me what you think. It's called Fallna Änglar or Fallen Angels. So check it out. See what you think. It's still early days for that one, but I'm enjoying that one as well. So we're going to just go through the potential Maradonas before we end tonight's stream. Yeah, could be a good way of supporting me and learning a bit Swedish at the same time. And see if I could cater to your love for Göteborg. Fernando Alvarez. Looks like he's improving. Mateo Diaz Chavez. Not improving that much, you see. Gabriel Roja. Improving physically, hopefully. And Jose Maria Herrera. Meh. So let's see, the next YouTube episode will be out on Saturday, and maybe it will be the Boca away game, or maybe we will try to get a little further. We will see, but we will call it a night here. Let's save. Hopefully there's enough space on the computer to save. It appears to be like that at least. Thanks for watching. I had a great night. I hope you enjoyed it too. Me and my spreadsheet is saying goodnight. We are going to let the Spanish guitar just fade away. Let's see if there is someone we can raid. I sort of lost my raiding ability during the last couple of streams when I've streamed to like 3 people all through the stream. Then I haven't felt like I needed to raid anyone. But now let's see if friend of the stream or anyone is streaming. Lewitt is streaming. Let's go to Lewitt Gaming. Let's just see if he's still playing. He seems to be. Let's get that. I will see you soon. There will be a YouTube episode on Saturday. There will be a Boys to Men with Bill Boykin episode tomorrow, if you are watching that one, and then we'll do a Saturday night stream. Let me just see so I don't make any spelling mistakes here. Did I? Yes, I wrote that correctly. We are going to raid Lewitt Gaming. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. We are going to send you over to him in just a minute. There we go. Thanks for tonight. See you soon, guys. Bye.